Yeah, it's a lot of pressure here on Yamate to make it work. Maybe they find a way to make it work this time.
Maybe even just check the stacks, and that is actually a lot of stacks out for Gabby, and he runs at the exact same time they come in. The Doom's out, Gabby's gonna die. Oh, that is rough for Gabby. Great timing, however, from New Esports, I've got to say, and does kill off Yamate on the Mars. Now Stormhammer out, Gabby going to take all this farm, KB going to be stunned up. They are going to rush towards the Sven. Now Gabby just trying to go for a run, but they got the stun off with the Doom. Still the Moonlight Shadow is going to buy time for the Sven to be just fine, but March, or rather KB, is not so fine. Magic Missile, no, it's not going to land the Invis. Does allow him to juke it out. They're going to go back in now, back onto Candlewood. Gabby, he's going to be able to pick up a kill there with Armel. New Esports, they stole one Ancient, I believe. That's pretty much it. They may lose lands in return if Armel wants to keep going, but he does not. And why is Tim stuck there?
One part away, and once you've got that in control, you're in a much better spot here. March.
Got the haste rune, just runs off. That Moonlight Shadow, they are going to try and find somebody, and they have found Yamate. Nice lasso into the arrow out from Tim's. Yamate going down to the support Mars. Now KB trying to set up another, does also get Mosin. So a secondary support now set to die. Looks like KB will be the one to take the kill on the Order Titan.
Got the Spirit Vessel on DDZ, but he's out of charges. And while Tim's, he finishes up his own Spirit Vessel with one charge. So you've got to step up there in TNC. They could try to force something out.
Mosin dodges the arrow. Still in a bit of danger here. The flame break will be out from Armel, and Mosin is set to drop. Still, Doom is going to be expended, and now an Arena in the lasso out from the Batrider. Armel, he's in a spot of danger. He's been left behind and does die. Still, they had to wait out the Doom off Gabby. With this Moonlight Shadow, they want to try and reinitiate now, TNC.
Get the Doom off, but...
Well, they run into Tim's. Tim's just going to leap away. Yamate still could get that Arena, and does. He's grabbed two of them. Moonlight Shadow's going to be out, however, towards the south. They're trying to chase down Gabby. He's been doomed up again on that Sven. They're just trying to protect as that Doom will wear off eventually, but he may not have enough time. The lasso's there onto DDZ, but Gabby does die. TNC, they cannot turn this one. They need to run, but KP has been caught out by DDZ on the Earth Spirit. You've lost two cores on TNC's end of things for the price of a support.
Get anything done, and they just watch your tier 1 fall.
Swap in, Mosin went on to KP. They're going to roll in with an Arena out from Yamate now. Catching out KP on the Titan, but Gabby pops the God Strength. It's a lot of damage out. He's already got two of them, now a third. They will chase for more, and that is the dream scenario. Gabby can have a three-man clump up like that on the Sven. Can get the job done. I get this done. However, New are going to be the ones to smoke up. They want to try and take another team fight. Into that mid lane they go. Armel in a perfect position to break the smoke, and does. Yamate, his smoke's broken, but they roll in. DDZ he knows exactly where he is. They'll use him up. Stomp is coming in from KB and does come out, catch out Yamate. Now the lasso. Oh, the swap, it's on the wrong target. Mosin, he swapped Yamate instead. Candy's very, very low. He gets the Doom off in time, but it is going to be onto KP, so Gabby can just go ham. Although Battle Trance is there, but he just halberds up the troll. Arena is going to come out. Yamate will save the day for now. They'll get Armel on the Batrider. Gabby, he'll respawn with the Aegis, but he is surrounded without God Strength. He is not quite as strong. Candy does come back in. Stormhammer, he'll turn back around and get Candy Loom, but the spear away from Yamate, and now the control out from Mosin. Does get out the kill. TNC just going to try and run away now. Roll almost connecting. He gets a silence and the boulder smash here with another roll in. KB trying to get the stomp off and does. Not really going to mean too much. TNC, Moonlight Shadow, they're still in the mid lane. Just what's the game plan here, TNC? They just seem to be all over the place. In fact, Arena is dropped. A good reaction out from Armel. Blink out of that Arena immediately on the Batrider. Moonlight Shadow, but they've got the high ground new. They're ready unless Lance does get caught out. Oh, he's going to go in and farm. Armel has a very easy lasso, but they need to get Mosin first. Mosin's on the run. Here they go, but Yamate, he gets a 4-man arena. They'll get the lasso off. Is it going to be enough, though? Probably not. DDZ, he'll roll in with the Magnetize now being activated. And, well, Yamate and Mosin are both dead, but they've got March on the Chen. They've got Gabby under control. He's low. He'll Stormhammer back to the Doom, but he's just falling way too low on HP, and they can't help him out. There's your Doom coming out from Candy now. On to Gabby. He's going to just try and deny himself off, but can't even get there. That could be GG, John. They do not have buyback on Gabby. New Esports could try to rush the throne.
A minute after 4.
Armel, his blink's going to be cancelled thanks to that Spirit Vessel. They're going to try and delay this as much as possible with a nice little arrow setup, but Lance is just going to keep going. On to the Ancient now. Tim's being caught out, does go down, but he can buy back. Gem is on the deck. DDZ just going to guard it himself. And look how fast that Ancient drops.
Oh, God.
Lance is going to focus it down. They arrow him again, but there's no way to stop him. They need the lasso, but they lasso Candy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Proceeding through the lower bracket and TNC. Well, they've got to win this game to try and force to game number 3. Otherwise, they are out.
Wanted you still. Here we go.
Yamate going to go for the cogs. Cannon's going to come in. Yeah, they've got the kill here. March can knock it out of there. Gabby will jump in onto Yamate, but can't kill off the clockwork with that battery assault. And Cannelun will be able to walk away with that first blood for free. Who are they going to kill, though? Like, we can't... Oh, well, maybe with DDZ there, they could get the kill onto Gabby. They need to stun up here. Yeah, there you go. The cookie's out, and Gabby does go down. Thunder God's Wrath is going to be out there, and March is also going to go down. DDZ with a nice double, and he had an Arcane Rune active, which is even better for his Thunder God's Wrath, because he will have it up a lot earlier. This KP not really the target you want to hookshot anyway. Top lane, Tim's going to jump onto DDZ with a nice toss back into Armel, and a great shackle out. DDZ going down on the Zeus, and he was 200 gold off that point booster. It's going to be delayed now for the Zeus. And with that kill, Armel does pick up a full BKB. And that just means they can really start taking these team fights in back. Cannelun going to spit out the clockwork back onto Gabby. They want to go after the PA with the Fortune's End, but TNC is there to help out their carry. Hook shot not going to land onto Gabby, but Candy has the control and does kill off the PA now. Still KP moving forward onto Mosin, trying to get the kill onto the Oracle through the false promise, and he does not manage to get it. Will lose his life to Lance. That's 2 more cores going down for TNC, Pulse and the double silence. They don't really care for that though, they want to spot out Gabby. Gabby's going to go back and farm Yamate, I think he sees him. Hook shot on point, and Gabby is just going to melt. Mortimer's Kisses, unnecessary. March will take 1 and will also die with his carry. Lance going to be very, very happy about that one. Wobble up.
Oh.
Onto a creep, does connect onto KP, but he can always astral step away. They won't bother with that. They jump back in. Resonant Pulse, but Lance had the rage. Now Armel. Not focus firing yet. We'll get open wounded up. DDZ will get started with the damage. He will focus fire, but Yamate, a great hook shot in. Armel trying to BKB and run, and he can't. And he has no buyback gold. He wasted it all on the blink. Oh, there's 2 down. KP can buy back. Tim's, he'll get the Aegis. Gabby, he's going to make a miracle happen here. He's going to hope for some very lucky crits onto Lance. But you've got the AC up now. Lance looks like he's happy with the tier 3 tower. They might reinitiate. Yeah, they are. There's the Impest. There's the hook shot.
Okay.
Gabby, he went into farm. They know he's there somewhere. Candy going to blink forward. Gobble up is going to be out, but not on target. Yamate now spotting out the PA. Does get the hook shot anyway. Gabby needs to run and will barely be able to get out of there.
Ooh, that is really Tim's with a 4-staff play. It's not going to take too long, and once he's back in, I'm sure they're going to go for a play still. Smoke out, TNC. Want to try to bounce back here.
But where are they going? They're going to wrap around through the mid lane, back behind, but
Andy.
look at Candleloon. That's great positioning, but KB knows exactly where he is and is going to jump in. Back onto the Oracle now, trying to burst him down, but it's not going to be good enough. And the Infest and the hook shot out onto Tims. It'll be a 1-for-1 so far, but Tims will buy it back. They're after Candleloon now, wanting to get rid of that Snapfire, and they just might. Gabby does manage to get it. All buybacks are being expended, and KB is going to lose his life. That'll be a dieback on the Void Spirit, and now March. He poisoned Novid, but he is also down with that buyback. Now onto Gabby. He'll blink strike away, but the gobble up.
Oh.
It's perfect from Yamate. Gabby, though, he'll be KB back into the team fight. Onto Yamate, looking for that clockwork, and no, the hookshot's going to be there. Gabby's not critting at all. He will blink strike back out after getting the clockwork, but he is out of that BKB. He's been open wounded. He is going to die, but he can buy back. Gabby's getting very unlucky, John. I don't see any crits when he needs them.
Free rush at this point in the game.
Well, TNC especially can't allow it to go down. According to Dota Plus, they have a 2% chance of getting a comeback, and KB could be in danger. Yamate, hook shot, he's going to land onto Tims. That'll be Tims. He is gone, no buyback. Armel is around with an invis, waiting for that right shackle attempt. He is going to get a double onto DDZ, but the false promise is going to save. Still Gabby does kill off Mosen, but DDZ will continue going back onto KB now with the refresher orb, just fighting back. But Gabby rips him apart, now gets Candleloon as well. Here comes Lance, but Gabby has already blinked away. Hookshot is back up, but they don't want to fight with the 2v3. Pick up an Abyssal of his own. He had buyback in a minute and a half, but now has no gold. Still, they'll get started. Trying to go after Lance, but Lance is just ripping KP to shreds. They do get Mosen, however. You don't have that Oracle up now. Mosen, he can't buy back. There will be an Infest, but a nice shackle out, catching the clockwork. Lance, however, going to pop back out onto Gabby, but the Force Stuff's going to save Gabby's life. He's still trying to run. Back with the Abyssal, and the Blink's right up, but Lance, moving forward, does block the hook shot from Yamate. Armel. Shackle won't latch onto Lance. Focus fire now, trying to force him back. Lance is getting pretty darn low and is going to lose the Aegis. He's going to need some help here. Ronell standing back, but he'll go back onto KB. That'll be your Void Spirit gone. KB, however, killing off Lance pretty nicely on this Lifestealer, but the Gobble Up is going to save the day. Gabby will not be able to finish off the LS. Instead, he will be able to clean up the rest. Hook shot, no, it's perfect onto Lance, and Yamate just TP's out of there. They can't get the avalanche in time, but Lance, he's been left behind. He doesn't have Infest yet. He's going to try for the rage TP, but the bash comes out from Gabby. Lance is going to try and fight back. He's trying his best. Everyone is attacking him, though. He's going to get tossed up, and he will go down. And this could be the opening for TNC.
You know, maintain the damage output, maintain the mobility, which has really been the biggest issue News had. It's the Phantom Strike.
Astral step out. Bot lane, however, DDZ. Who's he going after? It's going to be Tims. They spot him out now. They stun him up so he cannot TP, and that is going to be Tims gone. He does have buyback. We're up at that top lane right now, but nobody's going for it. And KP, he got caught out. He can buy back. He will, but now Armel going to get caught out by the Abyss, but Yamate misses the hook shot again. Uh-oh, Yamate probably going to get taken out here, but Lance trying to fight Gabby. Gabby is fighting back and taking a lot of damage here. Lance is going to lose the Aegis. That's one life. Do it again, DDZ. He kills off March. He'll buy back. Mortimer's Kiss is flying in. They got the Megas. Looks like that's it. They want to get out of there. TNC, can they punish? Tims jumps in for the toss back onto Yamate. It's not enough though. Tims does die. He'll commit the buyback. Now the hook shot though. They caught Gabby on the PA. Where's the Abyssal? Not in range yet, but he does get there. Lance can get the job done. Gabby is so low, but not low enough. Tims once again. Avalanche toss in onto Yamate now with the false promise out from Mosen. That'll keep Yamate safe. Invest there as well. They have hookshot again in 8 seconds if they want to reinitiate. But they've got the Megas, that might be enough for them. Looks like New Esports want to see if they can make the jump in before that 60-minute mark. Yamate, not going to spot anyone out with that rocket flare. Gabby already has another Divine queued up. Hold up is there and does connect onto March. Now the hook shot in. They're going to go after KP, and KP's so low, but Gabby is going to try and fight back now with that life stealer lands. He's getting low. He is still surviving, however, with the false promise. The fire from the sky is just so much damage. Lance, I wonder how much damage he took during that false promise. Not enough, apparently. He's going to be all right. 3 versus 5.
No buyback. This is scary.
It's a big 3k crit out of Gabby, but Lance is just so tanky right now that he does not care. Hook shot, not going to land from Yamate. Nimbus plays down. Candy jumps in for the side device, but the wind run was already out from Armel. He'll be alright. Now Gabby jumping back in onto that life stealer, but false promise again going to save him. Gabby, half HP right now. He needs to jump on that Oracle, and he will, but DDZ, he's got the control. He'll take him out. Divine to the deck, and Candy will pick it up on the Snapfire. Gabby jumping back in now onto Mose and gets the kill, but the Ancient, it's been exposed. And new Esports will be able to get the 2-0 victory over TNC. And that does mean that TNC will be leaving